Gracias Dios por tu infinito amor. Te lo dice el Grupo Yamá.
Radio Jerusalén, somos la emisora de Dios para la familia, predicando un mensaje de salvación a las naciones.
Digan o hablen de mí, que a causa de tu amor desquiciada estoy. Nunca podrán dividir tu espíritu adherido a mí, o el poder de tu gloria lloviendo sobre mí. Conmigo has sido fiel, renunciaré a tu amor. No me importa que me hieran, sobreviviré. Aunque me arrastren con cadenas, sobreviviré. Aun si fuera clavada la cruz, así como Jesús, yo sé que sobreviviré. No me importa que me hieran, sobreviviré. Aunque me arrastren con cadenas, sobreviviré. Aun si fuera clavada la cruz, así como Jesús.
Dios lo bendiga, mi hermano. Aquí estamos con Jóvenes de Acción. Soy Omar Sánchez.
Quincy Tejada.
Y Cristian Cardona.
Y somos
Jóvenes en Acción.
No, we got start up.
That was weak. That was really weak.
A la 1, a la 2, a la 3. Somos Jóvenes en Acción. That's what I thought.
Very good, very good. Alright guys, so how was your week, your weekends, and your life?
My life is good.
Yes.
Going great. Awesome.
That's pretty sad.
Let's see. This past week we started our kitchen test to see what we've learned with the baking and how to build a cake and frost it and to make the ganache and to make a mousse.
A mousse?
Chocolate mousse.
Oh yeah, chocolate mousse.
Oh, you thought it was a real mousse from Canada?
I guess. And
Wait.
what you do?
Well, we just did on Friday. We started I forgot what it's called, but we just made the cakes, and then Tuesday we're gonna finish We're gonna make the ganache and the mousse, and then we're gonna build the cake, and that's it.
For my week, I didn't do anything Monday through Friday, but then Saturday, me and the quarter from my church went to the capital of Connecticut to. Wow, I'm talking really slow. To the capital of Connecticut. Capital of Connecticut to what did we do? I forgot. We played and sung over there. Or sang? Is it sung or sang?
Well, technically, me and you played.
Yeah, I played. Yeah, okay. I played over there in the capital.
Oh yeah? How was that? Was that your first time?
Playing in the capital?
Or playing in a big event? Because it was a pretty big event.
Yeah, probably. I think. Yes, I concur with the idea.
There were about 500 and something people there.
511 people were they counted.
511? That's good.
You counted?
No, it was counted. There's like a little paper.
There's the Capitol got cameras, and
okay.
with those cameras, I think it picks up people and everything, and it counts how many people are there.
Yeah. A couple of other things happened at the Capitol. Certain events towards the end of the preaching, where the person who used to sit here, well, you tell the story, Omar.
What?
About the person who sits here.
Oh. So basically, I was in charge of Quincy and his sister, right? So I got a little scared when. I turned around. I was about to grab them so they could sit in the car in the AC because it was a really hot day. And I turned around, and all I see is Samantha on the floor, laid out. She fainted because she had a heat stroke, I think it was.
Yeah, she was. This is her reaction. This is exactly what she did. We were right next to each other, and she was like, "Quincy," and she fainted like that, and she fell on top of me.
So dramatic.
It's exactly what she did. Whoosh.
Real quick, there's some people here that are watching us live. Lidia Cabán le manda saludos a los otros y la iglesia y la familia Cabán. Miguel Cabán is watching us on live. Y también está Iglesia de Dios sanando las heridas. Miguel Castro.
Le bendiga, pastor.
Ooh, he's watching you. He got his eyes on you, boy. Y también tenemos Moisés Rivera, que le manda saludos a nosotros. Y a Virginia de Alza. I think I said that right this time.
Good job, I'm proud of you.
What was it? That was it?
We're gonna go with that's the name. Bendiga.
My español mío es malo, so disculpa si no puedo pronunciar tu nombre bien.
Oh,
you can see it's bad.
What's in the tongue?
So guys, did y'all enjoy the Capitol? El clamor de la ciudad.
It was fun playing. Yeah.
It was good. Coro did good too.
Yeah. Pretty good event.
But I got there a little late because me and a group of hermanos, we took the train. So
I saw you post something on Snap. I was like, you was with your brother in the train. I was like, what are you doing?
One of the niños.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that was your brother. I don't remember. You have so many. It's hard to keep track. So, why you take a train? You didn't have a car?
We did, but I have to save gas, so.
Oh.
Tight on money.
Okay. I don't think your car will make it anyways.
Trust me. On the route, I'm back on the throwing newspapers again, cause.
Oh, and by the way, when I said that nothing happened during the week, I completely forgot that a new family member came into my family. My sister was born on the 27th. No, it was 27. I'm certain it was the 27th.
How do you not know your little sister
It was the 27th.
when she was born? Was it on the Tuesday?
Yeah. So no, it's the 24th. Alright, I guess I get like the first digit right.
That's pretty sad that you didn't even know when it was.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. Her name is Mia Isabella Torres.
Mia Isabella Torres.
Chris, spell Mia real quick.
MIA.
No.
I kid you not, it's not.
That's not how we spell it.
I think they wanted like a name that sounded like a 3-letter name, but then they were like, no, that's too short. We gotta make sure it's like a 5 or 6-letter name.
Go ahead, spell Mia.
MYAH?
No. MIAH.
Okay.
And then spell Isabella?
SABE.
Nope. I'll let you figure it out. But yeah, it's a very weird name.
It's so weird that Quincy can't even spell it. That's why he's like letting it pass. It's pretty bad, huh?
It's not a bad name. It's just they spelled it really, really weird.
Not even in Spanish.
Nope.
It's like mija. Oh no.
They're gonna bully her for that. I already know.
Oh, it's like my cousin. She named her son Landon.
Hamden.
Landon.
Landon.
Like when a plane landed.
Landed?
Yes.
Oh man.
Pretty bad.
Okay. Very creative name.
But in the Capitol, it was a great time. I got a little sunburn. I don't know if y'all can see in the camera or not, but it's just tiny bit. It doesn't hurt, but it's fine. And I met some great people, met some old friends of mine, and the whole thing is great. And if you wasn't there, then you missed it. But if you was there, you know it was great because we were there.
We also spent 2 hours at the hospital because she fainted.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was in Dunkin' Donuts parking lot just waiting for her to get released. Because, you know, just waiting. And then Quincy goes inside, and I'm just in my car by myself now, waiting.
Just chilling.
Because if I would have left the parking lot, they would have told the car because I wasn't going into Dunkin' Donuts. And it wasn't my car, so I don't have change. So I was like, oh, I'm pretty messed up right now.
So your dad was saying that you got a flat tire. How did that happen?
Oh, yes, I had a flat tire. That was so nice, you know. So basically, we're driving in the highway, and I think I hit something, but I couldn't see it because it was pouring rain. It was just pouring rain. It's like if you literally stand underneath a waterfall. I don't know if you ever done that. I have. That's why I could describe it like that. But yeah, you can't see anything. We had to just slow down to like 40 miles per hour, and the tire went boom. Lucky enough there was a bridge where I could just, you know, just go right underneath the bridge. And then when I look in the trunk, or well, since it's a minivan, the spare tire is in the middle of the car. There was no tire, there was no jack, and there was no thing to take off the nuts. So
and me and Samantha were there. We were terrified because we didn't know what was happening. We were half asleep when that happened. Bro. It was scary.
Yeah, how'd you fix it?
well, I called up my sister, and she brought some of the stuff. She brought the jack, she brought the spare tire, brought gasoline. Oh yeah, I ain't gasoline. I was like, just bring me some gasoline while you're at it too. And then my brother told her the one that my mom has in her car will fit the minivan, but I knew it wouldn't. And when she came, that's what she brought. So we were still stuck there.
And did it?
Huh?
It didn't fit.
No, it didn't fit. I took off 4, but the 5th one was, yeah, it didn't work out. So then my sister called up one of her friends that were there, and guess what? He had the tools. Well, at least he came with the wrench, and he took out the tire, put the spare tire on. It was just fine with me. I don't even want to do the work.
Getting tired. It's like this thing.
his car is extremely loud. It's like one of those Hondas you see, one of those racing Hondas, like, but times 100.
Yeah. Like we could hear him coming from a different highway, going across. We heard his car.
Yes, kid you not. And then he did that. He tired in it, and then we continued driving. Then I imagine the van is loaded with my drum sets in the back.
And that was on the way to, or
No,
home?
coming home.
Coming home.
Oh, okay.
So at least that happened there. But I was not happy. I went to get home. I went to unload the van, then drop them off, and then go home. I did not expect to be in the highway as long as I did.
That's how we spent our weekend.
What's this? Oh, yeah.
I missed the party I was supposed to go to.
Well then, maybe it happened because you didn't have to go.
I still got the food.
That's what's important.
She gave me like a full rack of ribs. I ate it.
No, I don't eat much. Alright. Topic now or not?
Yeah, wanna go into the topic?
Alright, let's get into the topic.
Alright.
Alright. Chris, you put it into words. What's the topic?
Well, today we're gonna interview Omar. To ask him question on how is it like to be the pastor's son.
Ooh. Might get a little touchy.
We won't get touchy.
Touchy.
Alright. We're just gonna ask for social security number, credit card information, billing address. You know, just
that sounds cool.
Okay, so you take turns?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go first. Alright, yeah. I'm thinking. Hold on. I had the question. I don't know how to put it into words because it's like a very broad question. But I guess I'll just say, how is it like? Well, that's like the. No, that doesn't work out. No, wait. Oh, the phone is ringing. What's gonna work?
I don't know. But,
Power of Christ. What's gonna work? Power of Christ.
So, like I was saying,
Chris has a secret admirer.
¿Cómo se llama?
What we doing?
Or not?
that caught me off guard. Next time I'll
Okay,
just answer
next
it.
time.
Wendy Melida te manda saludos a Christian. I probably said it. You probably said the name wrong.
Say hi back, my guy.
God bless.
Next time I'll just answer the phone because that's a little weird. I was like, what do I do? But
Alright, so question. Alright, how is it like, since you're being a pastor's kid and pastors are usually always busy, how is it like having going through certain events where they're calling
hold on to the question.
They don't want me to ask it.
Dios lo bendiga.
Dios.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, I heard it. It's in English.
Damn.
What happened?
She's a member of your church, and she wants to just say, keep up with the youth program that you're doing.
Juanita.
Yes, Juanita.
Yeah.
We got a couple messages from Iglesia Refugio en Cristo, and it says, les bendecimos desde la República Dominicana, Iglesia Pentecostal Refugio en Cristo, Pastor Ramón Rivera Arias.
Amén. Dios le bendiga, hermano.
Dios le bendiga.
All the way from Dominican Republic, that's very sad.
I get. So.
Alright, the question. Alright, so you being a son of a pastor's always being busy, how was it like for your, like, for example, school events where you wanted your parents to attend? How was it like them not? Am I making sense? You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so you're asking me how is it, do my parents make time to see stuff I do at school?
I guess.
Let's
Go with that.
I mean, when I was in my high school years, when I was doing wrestling, you know, I always get happy when I see my dad and my mom in the stand because I know they're always busy with church, you know. So whenever I do see them at church, whenever I do see them in one of my events or something like that, it always gave me that extra energy to whoop the other guy's butt. Because I was not going to try and embarrass myself in front of them. I didn't do much in school, but what I did was wrestling. So that'll probably be like the only time when I would see them. They would come and see me wrestle. And that was always fun. Especially when you see it, when you look in the crowd and you see your mom and dad. It just gives you that motivation.
The boost. Alright. Your turn.
Has anybody expected more from you or of you just because you're the pastor's son?
Yes, we are always held in a higher standard by everybody else just because we're the pastor's son. And sometimes it's a little difficult and it's hard on the youth depending how their situation are. So like if they're like not really 100% within the church or whatever, it could be hard because they expect you to be one way, and then you as a person is like, I feel like I can't make it to their expectations, so I know I'm gonna fail. So for me, sometimes I've created like that. Like I was like, I don't want to do too much because they expect a lot from me, so it would hold me back. But once I got over that, for less of a use of word, I really didn't care what people thought anymore. And I just continued doing what I was doing. And God has kept on blessing me whichever way. But it is tough when you have like the whole congregation always looking at you, always judging you for every little thing you do. It's
So
tough.
branching off that question, how hard has it been to be able to cope with the pressure of being the pastor's son?
Back then it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough because like you couldn't do what every other kid did before. What all the other kids were doing, you know, since we were the pastor's son and the people do judge a lot, it was tough to do anything, you know. It was just tough.
Like what?
Huh?
Like what? Like what things you couldn't do?
Some of the things I couldn't do was obviously, you know, because obviously trick-or-treating. None of us could do that. But, you know, it's still like when your school celebrates it and everything else like that, you know. Or it's like when I was in school one time, there was dance. That was one of my classes. But this was in middle school, so it's obviously I can't just... So I sat down. And I watched everybody else do what they had to do. And then when it comes to church, it's like... You see all the other kids running around?
Yeah.
Like when you see all the other kids running around and stuff like that? I could never be that way because I was the pastor's son. You know, they always looked at me. It's just like I said, everybody's always looking and always judging. You know? So it's pretty tough. Next question.
It's your turn or my turn?
Do you have a question?
Alright, I got a question. What was I about to say? Do you enjoy being the pastor's son now?
Now, since I am older, and I learned how to deal with all the situations that happen. Yeah, it's fun, you know. It's like once you pass that hurdle, you know, of what people thinking about you and all this, because regardless if you do good or bad, they're still looking at you and they're still talking about you. But right now, I do enjoy it, you know.
Do you think that being the pastor's son has changed you as a person?
Yes, it made me more of a tougher person. It definitely makes you more into a tougher person and how to handle situations and everything. You know, because you now in the back of my head, before I react, I'd be like, my dad's the pastor. I am a leader. I have to watch what I do and what I say and how to act to certain people. So being the pastor's son, it teaches me a lot, and plus being always there with my father, watching him how he deals with stuff, I learned a lot from him, and I try implicate it with what things I do, if not even better. You know.
Your turn, Chris.
Had anybody, like another pastor's son, treated you different, like in a way that my dad's better than yours, or anything like that, or I'm better than you type of stuff?
As in pastor to pastor?
Yeah, but like with their sons, like.
No, I never got that. No. People still to this day don't know who my father is, and I've been with the church for many years. I'm not a type of person who just be like, oh yeah, my father is Manuel Caban. I don't do that. I try to be like, I'm not gonna be in his shadow, so it's fine if they don't know me. At least they don't know that he's my father. But here's the funny thing is, one time it was me and my brother Miguel. We went to a church, and they went up to Miguel. The lady completely ignored me. But she knew that Mickey was my father's son, whatever. And she's like, talking to him, everything. And I was just standing there like if I was invisible. And then as soon as she said, oh, pero este es mi hermano, she went right towards me, and I was like, she started trying to talk to me and everything. I just walked away. like you know how if you're standing with two people, they come in and say Dios lo bendiga, and then they turn to the next person. Like, no, she just completely like ignored me and just kept on. And I was just like, and as soon as she said that, then she tried to like say Dios lo bendiga and try to talk to me. I was like, Dios lo bendiga, and I just walked away. Because that to me is like, just because he said that, you know, Manuel Caban's my father, that's when you try to show me respect.
That's not right. I think.
And same thing happened to my sister. I think was it youth camp or campamento de dama? It was one of those two. This lady was treating my sister bad, until she found out who was her mother. When she found that out, she tried to go to my sister and try to like, you know, try to be all happy and stuff, like, you know, and try to get close to her and everything. Now my sister is worse than me. She was like, no, and walked away. and it's tough. It is tough.
There's petition. Somebody's asking for a prayer for.
Petición.
No, like, I don't know if it's their son. It's a youth, Adiel Sanchez. He's been missing for 3 days, and she's asking for prayers.
You want to read the message in Spanish?
I don't have it here.
I'll read it. Oración por joven Adiel Sánchez, desaparecido hace 3 días, por favor. Su familia y amistades estamos muy preocupados. From Lydia Caban.
Lydia? No, that's different.
We'll have it in our prayers. Vamos a estar orando a ver si se parece por ahí, que Dios lo está cuidando. Y vamos a estar orando aquí con los jóvenes en acción por ese joven.
Amén.
Alright, another question. I don't speak.
being pastor's son, like how were you disciplined, like with church and then out of church?
We were really bad. We were really bad. And this comes to the point where just because everybody was judging us and everybody was focused on us, we were really, really bad. We were just like so rebellious. So we got disciplined hard. Hard. I really didn't have no respect back then.
I remember when I was younger, we were in
Lombard.
Yeah, I remember I would hear you yelling at the teacher and stuff like that. I'm like, who is this kid? You would come out, oh, it's just Omar again.
Yeah, I had no control back then. It was tough, you know, but it's come against with all the pressure that comes with being a pastor's son. You know, and everybody will judge, but nobody will come and try to help you out. You know, and that's the thing. And thank God for Goyo, Gregorio. That's my dude. He took me aside. He brought me to do the equipo. He told me how to do that. I learned everything from him, and now now I know a lot more than him because I like to do it more. But if it wasn't for him, and I used to play drums, but even with that, it was just like there'll be like a new drummer comes in, and since I wasn't that skilled, they'll right away kick me out and put the other drummer in.
How'd that make you feel?
Oh, terrible. Of course, it makes you feel terrible, you know. And then it got to the point where it was just like they were coming in and out, in and out, in and out. And every time they leave, I have to get back on. Until it got to the point where, which for me, it was fine during the moment, because I got to do the equipo. I got to help on the kitchen, so I learned how to cook and all that other stuff. And I started doing other things around the church. I didn't just stop just someone came in. No, I continued following other things. And I'm very grateful for that. You know, it was a blessing without me knowing. You know, but it was hard, that's for sure. But because of Goyo, he introduced me to that. That's where I learned everything, and that's why when you see us, we're so close, because he's the only one that I could remember that put out his hand and helped me out, especially in my time of need. Yeah. Next question.
With your, no, let's see.
No.
Yeah, I'm out.
Anything you want to tell us? Like anything without answering questions? 'Cause we ran out of questions.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break and we'll be back with you.
Transmitiendo en vivo desde New Haven, Connecticut, al mundo entero.
Estás en el cielo, Venga tu reino, Señor. Dios, líbranos del mal. Venga tu reino, Señor, hágase tu voluntad, como en los cielos y en la tierra. Venga tu reino, Señor, hágase tu voluntad, como en los cielos y en la tierra. Venga tu reino, Señor, hágase tu voluntad, como en los cielos y en la tierra. Venga tu reino, Señor, hágase tu voluntad, como en los cielos y en la tierra.
Dios lo bendiga, mi hermano. And we're back again. We're back again. So, now that we're back again,
Alright.
I just had an idea.
Found questions.
What?
We got newly found
I
questions.
think there's just one more.
Two more.
Two more?
Two more.
Okay.
Oh, we got two more.
I got two more. I don't know what you. Alright. The next one I'm about to ask you is: are you more privileged as a pastor's son?
In what sense?
Like, do you feel like you can do more? I guess would be the sense.
I mean, I don't feel like I have more privilege. I feel like I earned it
Mm-hmm.
because he trusts me. You know, so if I ever have plans or anything else, typically he'll let me. But that's because, like I said, I am respectable, and if he says something, he says no, then it's no. But as far as privilege, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say I'm privileged. No. Do you think I am? Since you know me.
No, I think you're just more like a leader, and so leaders typically have more like push, I guess would be the word. So they can assign events and stuff like that. So no.
Well, technically, as being a leader, you need to do the events.
Huh?
Like, technically, being a leader, you have to do the events.
Yeah, but like some of them don't do events.
That's true.
Well, depending if you're the caballero, dama, or niños, y jóvenes, those are those leaders, and then you got the ones that are who are diáconos and that.
Yeah, I'm talking about like caballero thingy that did the event.
I mean, as far as I know, I don't feel like I'm privileged. I feel like I earned it. So, but if people do think I'm privileged, then you should try harder.
And you get the other question?
So, where do you think you are now, being a pastor's son?
Well, it's weird because a lot of people call us the PKs, pastor's kids.
Uh huh.
So, PKs. That's what we are referred to. Pastor's kids. That is the acronym, if you want to use it. It's PKs. Like, oh, you're a PK. And I'm like, yeah, you're a PK too? That's how we talk to each other. You know? But, you know, what's the question again?
Like, where do you stand now, being the pastor's son? Like, with everything that you've gone through?
I feel fine now. I don't have all that pressure of what people might think or might say about me, depending on the things I do. I feel great. God's doing a lot of things for me. You know, a lot of people call me up so I could go play in different places. You know, a lot of people call me so I could go help them out. So sometimes I forget that I'm even a pastor's kid, because they're not calling me because I'm his son. They're calling me because of what I know.
That's good.
But since you guys want to ask me so many questions, I think I gotta need to flip the script. You know, now if you want, let's see what's the difference between being a pastor's kid and a member of church.
Alright. Was that the question?
Dun dun dun. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you certain?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Now, as you being a member, do you, let's see, do you feel the pressure of other people?
Not. I think before I started preaching, no pressure at all. After I started preaching, it was like a little bit more pressure because now it's not Quincy Tejada. It's how do you say Evangelista? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Evangelista.
Yeah, it was Evangelista Quincy. So now they're like, oh, and then they say Predicador, and you know, it was a little bit different. But no, I don't think I ever felt the pressure like that.
There's not as much pressure as being a pastor's son, but I heard sometimes a saying going around that, so like for example, somebody sees a brother or sister from church and they're acting up. I hear sometimes, oh, if that's how they act out here as a Christian, like if they're being bad as Christians, then what's the example given in the church? You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to, let's see. It's left me in a riddle right now.
So,
You're basically saying, if you're bad here, imagine in church. I mean, if you're bad in church, imagine you outside of church. Because in church, you still have some type of restriction, but once you're out, you don't care. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Alright.
And then when people see you, you know, they have like now different aspects. And I'm saying that I'd be bad out of church. That's not at all for me. But I hear that and see that sometimes.
You okay over there?
Alright, real quick.
Distracted a little?
No.
Now, Quincy, but you should feel a little bit more pressure because now you're not you also preach, but you also play piano in church now.
Yeah.
You forgot about that.
Yeah, playing the piano, it's a little bit more pressure because you have me, who's like alright, and then you got the other person, Miguel, who's like really, really good. So when I mess up, it's like a lot of pressure because, you know, I gotta like stay there, I gotta stay good enough so that I can stay on the piano. If I screw up, I screw up, you know, and it's kind of tough because you got the Godo singing and me and the drums, and then if I screw up, you hear it really bad, and, you know, it's a lot of pressure.
Now, you being as the member in the church, now, when you're doing that, now do you feel like you're getting judged when you mess up?
What happened?
As you being a member,
Yeah.
when you mess up,
Yeah.
do you feel judged? Or you just don't even think about it?
I don't think I'm judged when I messed up because they know I'm new to it. So I don't think I know there probably is somebody judge me when I messed up, but I don't think it's
I am.
Huh?
Nothing, keep going, keep talking.
I can't hear you that well. What do you say, Chris?
Put your headphones on, you might be
What do
hearing.
you say? Cause I can't hear with the echo. What do you say? What do you say? Chris.
What was your statement again?
I don't know. Chris. What do you say?
Well, I'm not saying nothing.
Eso no es bonchinche. He doesn't want, no quiere ser bonchinchero.
Chris, what did he say?
I don't know. I didn't hear.
Anyways, yeah, when I mess up, there probably is somebody
Me?
judging, but I don't think it's somebody. What?
I judge you, Quincy, when you mess up.
Oh, I know.
But it's because I want you to get better.
I understand that. Some people just don't get it.
All right, you being as a member, is it harder for you to get an event going if you ever try to get one going?
I know I tried, and it was accomplished a year ago, I want to say, when we did the Campaña de Jóvenes.
Uh huh.
But I didn't really feel that much pressure, to be honest, because I had help, obviously. Not really. No pressure.
No pressure.
Well, wait.
Oh.
No, wait. There was a little pressure. Making the
Flyers?
the what?
The flyers?
No, not the flyers. The when you have the service who's gonna take part.
Uh-huh. What about it?
Well, because there was barely jóvenes when I started it, so I was like, who can I use?
Well, that's when whatever church you invite, you let them know if they could come with a part or something. You tell them, "Oh, tú tienes una parte si viene." I was already participating by playing the drums.
Yeah.
All right, so this is everything we have for today. I hope you enjoy our show.
No more questions, never mind. What? Go ahead, no. Finish it.
He wants more questions.
Nah, it's fine. Finish it. Termínalo.
All right, that he sounds a little. Anyways, so this is Omar Sanchez.
Quincy Tejada.
Crita Cardona. And we are Youth in Action. Come on. No.
What?
Okay.
Got it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. We are
Youth in Action. Are you kidding me?
I can't do that with somebody who doesn't like SpongeBob. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Alright, you didn't play. Alright. 3, 2, 1. We are
Youth
in
in
Action. God bless.
Bye.